Hi, everyone.
Hi, Marty.
Last fall, when I would tell a college interviewer that I attend New Hope Academy, without fail, he or she would say something along the lines of, "Oh, I love New Hope, it's such a cute town." And at that point, I would have to explain that New Hope Academy is not actually located in New Hope, Pennsylvania. The name New Hope refers to the new hope that the school provides its students. And then I would have to tell them why I needed New Hope. Almost 4 years ago, while in 9th grade, I contracted mononucleosis. It took me out of school for a few months, but I managed to complete all of the work that I missed and returned to school by the end of winter break. About a week after I had returned, I found out that I had an ovarian cyst and was in and out of the ER until I had it surgically removed. From there, I suffered from severe fatigue and was forced to enter the homebound schooling program. Despite many attempts to reintegrate into school, I was forced to complete my freshman and sophomore years from home. I consider myself to be a very social person. I have always loved school and the classroom dynamic. I was the girl who raised her hand when no one else wanted to answer the question. Working from home removed me from the environment in which I thrived, and I missed it a lot. Working on homebound, the only goal was making it to the next grade, and I hated the idea that my education was being sacrificed just so that my transcript could fit the bill. I had plans to pursue a career in the medical field, and this didn't feel like the proper academic foundation. I wasn't well enough to go back to school, but my standards were too high to continue on a path of mediocrity. Thankfully, I was not alone on this journey. I was too weak to fight for a better education, and so my mom fought for me. And so we found New Hope Academy. I remember walking through the campus with Chad just weeks before the start of my junior year, unsure if I'd even be able to make it through a 6-hour school day, let alone a 5-day school week. But at New Hope, that didn't matter. As long as I could make it in that building as often as I could, Kathy would find a way to make it work. Chad introduced me to Ed, a bald man with a cool beard in a Life is Good shirt. And he told me that Ed teaches the best and brightest at NHA. Little did I know, I would go from sitting in a public library with a tutor, having numbers and theorems go in one ear and out the other, to taking the AP Calculus exam under the guidance of this very same man. I also remember Chad unlocking the door to the music room, which then seemed nothing more than an empty room inhabited by a variety of instruments. Now that room is like a home away from home, the place where I found my voice again. There was a point during the dregs of my illness when I picked up a book and it looked like hieroglyphics. I was lucky if I could make it through a page in 3 minutes. Always having been an avid reader, this was extremely disheartening. One of my favorite pastimes had become an agonizing labor. Because of New Hope's amazing staff, I managed to make it through a large portion of the classic literary canon and renew my love of reading. Before New Hope Academy, my life consisted of sweatpants, a sofa, and Netflix. I had lost almost all the joy that I had once found in so abundant in life, uncertain that I would ever be physically or mentally capable to do the things that I used to love. Kathy gave me a place to rebuild a life for myself. 2 years ago, I wasn't sure if I would graduate. With the help of my parents, my teachers, and Kathy, I was able to get back in the game and emerge at the top of my class, and most importantly, with new hope for the future. Thank you.